go! Okay, so this is the next video, and this is about the ATX chess game. Now, as you can see, this is my desktop, and let's just go and get into it. Now, what I showed you before was using spoon.net/eclipse app. It's gonna launch it here for me, and you're about to see the code again and everything. You don't need to know all the comments because some of it's just for my friend Jesse when he sees this, or if he sees this, I don't know. Probability is slim with 7 billion people on this planet. And yeah. Okay, so this is the code from last time. Humna. Stupid thing always like screwing with me. But this, oh come on now. Just add you to the dictionary. Or just ignore one of the two. Oh, it's being a butt. Now it's being a really big butt. Okay. So yeah, this is that. And here's something I realized. I didn't do this before. In Excel, I could easily model this here. So let's say it's, I don't know. Before I said this was a 700 divided by 20 or 35 pixels by 40 pixels. Well, you could just make it 3 by 4 in Excel, about. So 3, and then what's this? Make this like 4. Now obviously you can see how super small that is. So yeah, and see I'm trying to zoom in, kind of a thing. So we're gonna make that about 12 to 3, okay? So let's make our 20 rows at 3 size, right? So do that again. You get 3 rows there, and you get, okay, you want to do 1 to 20 rows. Yeah, okay, let's do some more just in case. We want to go to, what was this before? What did we say this was? 12. Let's make everything 12 work with me. There you have it. So now we have this to here, and as much as we want it going down, right? Okay, that's all good and dandy. So here's the next, another big part of the whole thing. I didn't write this down. Notepad, great go-to. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and type in here. Let's see. So ATX chess details. Okay, so first off, it's a variation on chess. Yeah, you get 2 units. Each player gets 2 units. There's always 2 players, always 2 players. And I need to decide if an AI will exist to basically be opponent to the player. So you'd have a human versus computer option, like you might see in Chess Titans on your computer, depending upon your system and so on. Okay, exists to play against player, play against human. Okay. Next thing, types of units are. Just do. Okay. Let's make it squiggly. Say attacker and defender. Now, if you remember, I think I showed you that attacker is like an X, kind of like a cross symbol, and if I had my camera, I would show you, just put it like that. So imagine taking, where's an X? Okay, attacker, here's an idea. I can just make the pixel block like that, okay, show you X, and then here, put that, and put O, okay, put O, and there you have it. Okay, so there's your big O, there's your big X, and that's how it's done. Now, a key thing I probably didn't mention last time. There's types of units, and then there's, let's see, I think it was 4. Okay, so there's difficulty levels, difficulty levels. Now here's where there's some fun little things. Difficulty, 20. Let's say level 1. Level 1 equals a 20 by 20 grid. Each player gets 6x and 6O. Okay, so 6 attack, 6 defend. And then level 2 is, okay, that's right, now I remember how I define these. So that would be your easy level, okay? And then this would be level 2, which is like your medium, or low medium level, low medium. This would be basically it has just one more class, so maybe 22 by 22 grid, and then each player gets same amount. And here's the thing, oh wait, that's 0, not O. Okay, so this easy, you get 6 attack, 6 defenders, and you can have you have your classes as defined, attacker, and then the next level of attacker. The idea is very simple. You can make it a, let's see, what should I use this time? Let's use an equal sign. No, that seems weird. Let's use the greater than, yeah, greater than, simple. As if it was x greater than 0. So, yeah, you get the idea. That's tabbed. Okay, so then there's that. So from here, you have a attacker, then there's the next level attackers. So next level would be, I decided to make this simple in terminology. I don't know about concept, but definitely in terminology. So attacker would be like your base level, and then your next level up, like in Pokemon. Okay, if you know Pokemon, it's you get the egg, and then it hatches into your base level. And if it can evolve, it evolves at level, I don't know, 18. Or for starters, if you chose like, okay, say you're in the Hoenn region or Sinnoh, and you get like Piplup or I don't know, Torchic. Either way, you evolve at level 16 into the next level. Then that would be your like your level up. You become more powerful. Same thing, and then that principle, I called this, I think I called this your mega attacker, and you get like a little bit more range and so on and so forth. I'll get into that in a little bit. And then yeah, and then same thing here, and you get a mega defender. And then of course, as you increase level of difficulty per player, now you get something I like to call the I don't know. It's an effect where essentially as the difficulty increases, so does the number of units. I guess it would be like the aggrandizing effect. I don't know. Aggrandize means to augment or increase, if you did not know that. So from here, let's go here and say this level 3 is your medium. And that equals a, let's say it's a 25 by 25. Now notice the grid size is increasing. It's still square, okay? But, now let's think about this. 20 by 20, each of these are small grids. You know, they're not small grids, they're all squares. Now, if you look at it in here, for example, so let's make, let's see, I have 18, 19, now 20 columns, and I want to make these have all borders. right? So now I'm gonna go back here, gonna go, let's see, don't want 20 rows. Okay, see what I did there? Then I'm gonna go back in there and click that. So there is the grid. That's essentially what it looks like. Now let's make this a little bit smaller, because I do not like this size. It seems a little weird. So let's make it 2. There you go. So it looks a little less rectangular. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so then here would be, say you would have X. Okay, X. But I want to notice, I want to show you guys something. Okay, so you have your opponent's X's placed here and here, and so on. Okay, so the idea, let's see, this is, do some math a little. Okay, half of 20 is 10, right? So, if you go from here, you see there's 20 rows. So if you go to the 10th, which should be K, right? Yes, K. K, let's make you thick box. Okay, so that's like the middle. Now, same thing doing here. Whoa. Ah, dang it. So that's 20. Okay, so that is your 10 right there. Okay, see that? So at the 11th row, we have our middle, essentially. Now really what it is that you essentially have this one row. Actually, it's not one row. Note, it's not one row. Why is this not one row? Because 20 and 20 divided by 2 is 10. But if I take the 11th row and say it's a special row, it's no longer 20, it's 19, which means what? You get, say, 9 here and 10 here. That means it's not really that even, and say this player who has 9 rows has less of an advantage. In other words, it's not fair. So actually, let's go back here, create a 21st, all borders, and now we can say with evenness and fairness that this has a, let's say, thick there. And so it looks right. Let's see if I can make it have a thick or double top. Okay. That does not help. So let's go do that. Okay, so now the 11th row is special because it's the median. Okay, just like that. Now you want to go in here. I'm gonna make that a thick box border. Whoa. And then you want to go 3 out, and again you want to go 3 out. Now this is what I like about the game. We kind of created like something that looks like it's equivalent to a box, and now what you do is you merge that, and you go back and you merge this. Shazam, and there you have it. So you go do, and then 1, 2, 3. Thick box border. Whoa, hello. Oh. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Merge center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Merge and center, and there you have it. So there's your goals. There are bases to destroy, and then this is your median strip, and there you have. This is a 20 by 20 row, 20 by 20 grid. Okay. Now here's a question worth asking: if this is difficulty 1, why do you only get 6 and 6? What are the dimensions? Tell me more about the units. Well, here's how I explain the units. Attackers, they have mobility so that they can actually get stuff done. Okay, so